Have you ever been enjoying a springtime walk on one of the many trails in the Patapsco Valley and noticed a seemingly random pool of water on the side of the trail in an otherwise dry place? Well, you may have just seen a vernal pool. But what are vernal pools? Why are they important? To answer these questions and more, here's our program manager, Hannah.
Vernal pools are amazing habitats with cycles of standing water and periodic dry downs. They are isolated from other surface waters and exclude permanent populations of predatory fish. This means they are incredibly important breeding grounds for certain species that are both adapted to the drying nature of the vernal pools and need to be somewhere without fish to reproduce. In the Patapsco Valley, you're most likely to find wood frogs or spotted salamanders in nearby vernal pools. Spring is a great time of year to look for vernal pools because not only are they at their deepest, but you also have a high chance of finding egg masses. Most likely in this area, you'll find wood frog egg masses, and you'll find those in large numbers. And they have the clear jelly-looking eggs with the black dot in the middle, and you can see each individual circle of the eggs. In comparison to the spotted salamander, which is a bit more harder to find in this area, the spotted salamander eggs will be found in much smaller numbers, and it is found inside of an external membrane. So you're not going to see each individual shape of the egg like you do here with the wood frog. Not only are vernal pools important because they provide breeding habitat for certain species and contribute to the biodiversity in the area, but they also have many wonderful benefits for humans as well. They can contribute to pollution removal from our stormwater, so sometimes they are known as the kidneys of the watershed. They can help replenish groundwater, and they can also help connect us humans to the nature around us. So even though they might just be in our backyard or off the sides of our trails, you can find many unique critters in these vernal pools that make us excited about them.
Vernal pools have a long history and were not always known as vernal pools. Historically, they have been called terms such as winter pools, seasonally wet meadows, and even hog wallows. The term vernal pool was only officially identified in scientific literature in the 1920s to describe ephemerally wet depressions in California. By the late 1930s, the term vernal pool was being used more broadly. However, it wasn't until the 1980s when the term was commonly applied to non-Mediterranean climates like those found here in the Patapsco Valley. Due to the debate surrounding what qualifies as a vernal pool, legal protections of these natural resources have been in flux over the years. While oftentimes we see policy aimed at protecting permanent wetlands, it is important to note that vernal pools do not regularly fall into this category. This poses a significant risk to the local biomes these pools are located in, the amphibians who rely on these seasonal pools to reproduce, and the overall environmental health of the watersheds vernal pools are linked to. So how can we help take care of vernal pools in our area? Well, here's our program manager, Hannah, to tell you more about a vernal pools project we're running.
This spring, Patapsco Heritage Greenway is piloting a new vernal pool inventory. We're asking volunteers to watch our vernal pool inventory training and then going out into the watershed and looking for vernal pools. Once you find it, you can contribute it to our inventory by entering the information on a data sheet found on your smartphone or on our website. Vernal pools are invaluable natural resources that need our protection, but the first step to protecting them is knowing where they are, and that's where you come in. So we hope you'll volunteer with us this spring.